This poem is called Canna. It's a set of stories reimagined in chase of Canna, Saint Canna, who gave name to 2 Cardiff suburbs. One. She squeezed the night in a fenced-off park we had snuck in. The sky arched its back, let unfold the stars to shine bright, leer at the children. Dawn's farewell chorus snarled and snarled at the key's twist. A tail light on a ferry blew out in time's old mist. In another tale, 1500 springs ago, a princess, great-great-niece of Iseult, blew a kiss to a lone wakeman stood on Tristan's secret rock. The sea rippled into a lake in the waltzing haze. Quiet as death, her boat slow bobbed like pilchards on crack. 2. I have seen her in the faded pillars, in lonely grey mock facades, shaking in the January blossom, sat on grass till noon suns swoon. I have smelt her at the market gate in the honeysuckle, in a deadly jewel with fresh fish for the right of scent. I have seen her on the hands of the kitchen clock, stuck on somewhere past 3 for 3 whole years. She's the yellow speck of dirt dotting the eye above the clock's minute hand, trembling a little each time the front door is slammed. I chased her past the twinkle of amber that lights up the bridge. The arboreous forget-me-nots lining the bank held me back from her daffodil stalks. 3. The squares under my feet, buckling under promises from gods false and real, anointing the hems frayed in the oozing dark holy. Wine turned into water in the eye-pool of Canna, I drenched in her lacrimae. She weeps the road that mitzvahs the rush-hour evensong, past the nursery, dentist, podiatrist, Belal's secret minaret 2 roads parallel, lily-white of the old vicarage slow-peeling the synagogue to a domed office block. Under the domes, imaginary rabbis officiate the procurement of challah. 4. My turn left too soon into bright green smudge across the path none had trod. The ghost of engineers shriek in the purple of the bickering parsons, the anathema of the Gentiles united in their lost fight against stale moss. When at autumn's hest the leaves bake in October sun, in their doorway congregation, sing the sermon that climb up the Gothic arch, smile at Catholicus, older gods of the city's past, in the gargoyles of the chiselled hyena, or was it a hound or a wolf, their lupine sighs the fresh breath of Canna. To the end of my left, wisteria cage an entrance 2 weeks in spring. When lilac gives up in green, heads lift the beady shroud that babble in night's nacreous sleep to hydrangeas who light up the ghost of a pale moon, still smiling in velveted red. Fallen, the red berry splatters chide the footsteps parting the corner. Ivor Davies pummel old Admiral Napier with saffron fists. The resting glow, green, curls up in the eyes of a muttering past. Those eyes I have seen before in the weave of a basket upside down, the eyes that sang August songs. 5. Alone I sleep with the light on, a distant light not too bright that falls asleep at dawn. I sleep to a hum, Gabriel foliage hearting the corners of the night where spiders and fairies make out the rind of song. First light turns green to beige. The floating dust of the light path twists cobwebs from the past. I hear laughter muffled in Gaelic. A fig that held out in the fridge in its quartered punnet makes a feeble note upon the lifting of the lid. I buy them too close to ripe slush, to be peeled, bitten, for a knife plunged deep into purple over and over. I wonder if she should be eaten at all. That first bite is the conqueror's celebration. Molars sinking into rose-pink moan, seeds of sin sticking to the fillings. In the alarm's ring is shattered my illicit dream. 6. In an old school wall she turns the pages to a pavan, becomes the notes, runs to confess to the beat that skipped my heart. She is the brightest ceiling star in the harem of red. In the chamber faded blue, at the turn of a switch she is the twinkling eyes of a forgotten chanteuse. Past the tabby tail clipped short, who loiters in the half-circle bush, sniff screen the tiddly figs when none looks. In a bar across a crossing with butchers kept locked in and pelicans looking in. In her framed glow she wears blue. Canna watches, she watches the vertiginous in the gimlet mass. The stars and I drink the night, scribble the notes to weave dawn's chorus.